I chose ULF because I wanted to be a part of change leadership. I wanted to continue my ideals and my values in a different way. I wanted to be a part of policy advancement. I wanted to help transform communities and people. I got all of that experience and more in ULF. Coming from a media marketing background, I was a little nervous about how it would be working in policy. And I would say with the help of my cohort, with the leadership of my regional director, with the support of my national directors, I felt right at home at ULF. It was a phenomenal opportunity. I would literally refer it to anyone and everybody. I'm so grateful for the experience that I had with my partner organization and well as other leaders across the ULF network. And so if you are looking for a chance to lead, this is your opportunity.
Hey everyone, my name is Cody Harper, and I'm a ULF 2021 alum, and I served in the Nashville region. I chose ULF because I wanted to engage in meaningful work that broadened the impact and work I'm already doing here in my classroom. I had the opportunity to think through relevant policy issues, develop and practice my own policy writing and research abilities, and most of all, genuinely connect with and I was sharpened by my ULF peers. Overall, this experience in ULF not only helped me expand my own network in a sincere way, but it allowed me to identify where I hope my career goes in the next few years and what I most value in a career within public policy. I know ULF will be an impactful, enriching, and transformative experience for you and the community you serve, just as it was and still is for me.
So at Bertha City, we had actually had an experience with a ULF fellow really just before the pandemic, and it had such a great experience with that fellow. And he had worked hard, some pre-strategic planning work that we were going to be doing. And so that was very important for us. And so it really boils down to the great experience we'd had with our first ULF fellow. And so it really was nice that we could bring some similar talent on to help support the current strategic planning process. So that was really the great reason we were really excited about a new ULF fellow. So we had 2 fellows who worked with Bread for the City over the spring and then all through the summer. And it was really an amazing experience. 2 wonderful young women. They reported to me as the Chief Executive Officer here. And our focus was really on 2 parts. We focused on the upcoming strategic planning process. And even though the fellows actually ended their tenure with us prior to us completing the strategic planning process, they really were instrumental in really setting the table for us, helping organize our work, helping organize some of the listening sessions that we stood up for the strategic planning process. So that support was invaluable. And then the other thing they did was they worked with me directly on some of the racial justice and racial equity work that Bread for the City has prioritized and really helping advance that work, again, helping convene meetings and otherwise supporting all the administrative efforts associated with our racial equity work.
Hi, my name is Jen Flanagan, and I was an Urban Leader Fellow in summer of 2021 in Washington, D.C. I applied to the fellowship because I was really interested in learning more about what drives lasting and effective social change. Following 2020, from the pandemic to the social and the racial unrest that swept across the country, I had a lot of questions about the future and what kind of role I wanted to play in that future. ULF provided that education. ULF offers first-hand experience to work with the DC City Council on the creation of effective policy. But what really interested me about ULF was the idea that smart policy is not enough. Lasting change in a community stems from its people and its partnerships. So ULF also offered the opportunity to work with community leaders who are building change from the ground up. Thank you, ULF.
My name is Jose Luis Cano, and I remotely participated with ULF in the summer of 2021. Having relocated to Fort Worth, Texas, I sought a way to identify and understand the educational issues impacting the greater Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. In addition, I was looking for the relationship between my role as an educator and researcher and policy work. ULF was able to combine both of these threads for me, and so it was a great opportunity to join them in those ventures.
Hello, my name is Natasha Pepperell, and I'm the founder of Just a Special. Our work is all focused on giving kids in foster care a better tomorrow. Our ULF fellow just really impressed us and helped us with our podcast, which amplifies diverse perspectives in foster care. They also helped us with our online training for foster parents, and most importantly, they helped us launch a statewide database of foster care resources for foster families, as well as former kids in care, and those looking to get involved in the foster care system, either as a volunteer or a donor. As a foster parent myself, I really cannot underscore the importance of this project, of that resource database. I know it's so difficult to juggle the demands of foster parenting while also finding a Medicaid accepting pediatrician or an after-school program. And there are countless studies that show that connecting a kid to a mentorship or an internship can really change the trajectory of their entire lives. You can see our fellows' work at justaspecial.com, and we look forward to partnering with ULF in the future to help us achieve our goal of expanding our resource database of foster care resources for every single state.
Hey everyone, Commissioner Ted Terry here, DeKalb County Commissioner. Just want to take a moment to say that the Urban Leaders Fellowship Program was an amazing experience this summer. Not only did I get to work with Council Member Matt Westmoreland in the City of Atlanta on shared policy projects and initiatives that affect both Atlanta City as well as DeKalb County, but also get to work with an amazing group of young people, recent graduates who are incredibly smart, dedicated, and put in some real amazing work product. The policy programs and papers that we went through are things that we are actively pursuing here at the DeKalb County Commission and working with the City of Atlanta. And so I would encourage anyone who's interested in the ULF program, sign up, do it. It will make a difference, and it was a great experience to be a part of it. And looking forward to doing it again next year. Thanks, everyone.